Testing. Is anybody home? Is anybody home? Got a show going on today, everybody. Welcome to the program. Oh. Welcome to the... Oh, shit. I gotta... Oh, hey, Max. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, you freaking dog? How's it going? Oh, can you hear the Max? Is that audible? Max, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Max, you're on TV. Max, you're on TV. Say hi. Max, you're on TV. Look at you. You're famous. You're more famous than I am, Max. Look at this shit, man. Holy fuck. There he goes. He's off to live his life. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another show. Let me fucking fix my hair here so I don't look like a fucking idiot. Welcome to the Above It All show. I'm doing a Wednesday show. I normally don't do these, but I've been actually having a lot of fun this week. So I've gotten myself involved in some various activities. But I'm doing a Wednesday show today. And so I'd like to say hello to the new viewers. The lenses look smudged. Yo, you can't call me fucking out like that, man. You can't fucking do that shit. That is not okay, okay? You motherfucker. You can't be posting that shit in my chat room. The lenses are smudged. I don't think so. That's not cool. Like, you send me that in private. You don't post that in a public chat room. I can't even see what y'all are saying anymore. See, now I'm disabled. I'm part of the disabled community, so... You gotta start treating me with respect, motherfucker. This is ableist, really, when you think about it. You know, most people, they don't stream that have glasses on, right? Think about this, right? So what you're doing is an ableist attack on everything I stand for. Anyway. Oh, the lens on this. Yeah, I mean, my glasses were fucked up, too. Like, I sneezed on them earlier. Hold up. Does this work on the webcam? Alright, let's find out. Let's find out. Ah! Oh no! Let's hope it doesn't break. Oh no! No! Okay. Damn, I'm in HD! Yo, whoa, what the fuck? Is this what I'm supposed to look like? No, go back. Go back! Alright, welcome to the show. This is the Above It All program. Y'all, I want to let everyone know I consumed a massive amount of marijuana products yesterday. Legally, I might add, legally speaking, it was legal. That said, why am I telling you this? Why is this something I should tell you? Every Tuesday, what I do after my show is I get high as fuck. So high that it ideally will last until Wednesday evening. Normally, I don't do a show on Wednesday. I decided after all of the fuss yesterday, you know what? Fuck it. I got some good energy. Let's do another show. So I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, right? I'm supposed to be, like, playing video games in bed right now, but I decided, you know what? I'm a nice person. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna give the people what they want. So, think about it. That way, I'm so nice, and not only am I nice, but I'm also really smart. So, I just thought I would let everyone know that. Okay. I just need to drink some more coffee here, so just like, we're gonna hold the phone for a moment here. Alright. Oh, by the way, everyone, I've been suspended on Twitter for 12 hours. So, unfortunate news report that we're starting the show off with. But, I've lost my Twitter privileges for 12 hours, so. Oh, shit, it's Donald James, yo. Donald James, man. Been posting up a storm in the comment section, my friend, but I got more for you. I know Donald James keeps going like, it's not enough. It's not enough. I need more. That's Donald James. But I got more. There's more. She went on a fucking rampage this morning. Like, I woke up and I got like 3 messages from people like, don't worry, we'll get into that. Don't worry. I got more, Donald James. I got more. But I'm going to force you to choose, my man. I don't, you know, I'm not going to put you on the ultimatum. I'm just talking about, like, in your own brain, right? I'm going to, like, I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to do any force. But I'm going to give you such a compelling argument. It's going to force you to force yourself to have to make that decision. But welcome, Donald James. Appreciate you, and I understand your perspective. I don't want to shout you. I'm just high. I just, you know, I was reading my comments this morning, and I saw you pop up, so. I'm not trying to put Donald James on blast. Everyone go subscribe to Donald James. He plays the guitar. Anyway, he got a show! Yo, who the fuck cares about these interviews? Okay. So, Monday was the Earth's hottest day on record, according to the initial measurements. Does anyone like initial measurements? And then we have this person here giving her... Oh, still there. Okay, pop-ups. Monday was the world's hottest day on record, exceeding an average of... I'm sorry, I got acid in my coffee and I'm drinking seltzer, so I'm going to be burping here. So just give me a fucking break, okay? Exceeding an average of 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit for the first time, according to initial measurements taken on Tuesday by U.S. meteorologists. The average daily air temperature on the planet's surface on July 3 was logged at 62.618 degrees by an organization that's part of the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. That measurement surpasses the previous daily record of 62.456 degrees set on July 24 of last year. So we still got a couple weeks where we can get some back-to-back world records, something I am very familiar with. According to data from NOAA's National Centers for Environmental Prediction going back to 1979, the world's average air temperature, which fluctuates between around 53.6 degrees and just under 62.6 degrees on any given day over a year, averaged 61.16 degrees at the beginning of July. So the whole point here is we're fucked. That's the point. That's why am I doing this story? Like, oh, because we got a world record? Oh, we increased it by like 0.05, you know. No, I'm doing this story to tell you all we're fucked, okay? And it's not that good kind of fucking, you know, like the ones you see on TV, like in the movies, you know, where everything's perfect and the music starts playing. Not that kind of fucking, okay? This is the bad kind of fucking. This is the fucking you don't want to even engage with, but you feel compelled to do so for whatever reason. Anyway, we're fucked. And, I can sit here and tell you to call your congressman. I mean, you should have been doing that. You should have been calling your fucking congressman. In fact, give him a call, you know, just see how they're doing. But after you're done with the phone, I want you to put that phone down, go onto theinternet.com and buy yourself some motherfucking storage supplies because the apocalypse is coming, motherfucker. Go to the grocery store, get some canned ass motherfucking food, okay? We're talking... Don't even get canned food. Get some dry food, too. You ever hear of beans, motherfucker? If y'all don't have 30 pounds of beans in your basement right now, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Are you subscribing to this? Are you giving me money when you don't have 30 pounds of beans in your fucking basement? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Talk about priorities, okay? So I'm just telling everybody, we're fucked, okay? When it comes to the environment, it's already over. The apocalypse is already set in stone. It's coming. So either you can be the chum when shit breaks down and you can just, like, die instantly like a loser, like an extra in motherfucking 28 days later, okay? Or you can buy some motherfucking beans, okay? When in doubt, buy beans. That's all I got to say to y'all. But yeah, I mean, I guess in the real news though, we are fucked, and it's not good. So, really bad actually. So, I'm lucky enough that I'll be dying from liver disease and diabetes before the civilizations begin to fall. Yo, this motherfucker. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Oh, God. Oh, man. How's everyone doing? How's everyone? Alright, let's keep going. Yo, now this one's gonna be great. Okay, so y'all have no idea. Maybe you do. Maybe y'all read the news before I do. I don't know. Isn't that why I'm here, to read you the news so you don't have to? But I don't know. Maybe some of y'all read the news. You might have seen this one. This one's pretty good. So, you know, the White House. You know, you ever go to the White House? I never been there personally because I'm not a fucking sellout. But you ever go? You know, you ever see the White House? You ever look at it and go, damn, that's one hell of a White House, right? But the things that go on inside the White House, when you're looking at it from an outside view, you know, when you're on Lafayette Park and you're like looking at the fucking giant chain link fence and the fucking line of riot cops guarding the place for whatever reason, they're still there sometimes, right? And you look in there, you'll wonder, what is going on in that motherfucking white-ass house? Well, we finally have some insight. Cocaine found in White House sparks brief evacuation. See what the BBC has to say. Alright. The U.S. Secret Service is investigating after cocaine was found at the White House on Sunday night. The discovery in the West Wing. Yo, it's always the West Wing, isn't it? It's always the West Wing. Back me up, y'all. Which contains the Oval Office and other working areas for presidential aides and staff, led to a brief evacuation. Now, okay, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this, man? These motherfuckers evacuated over cocaine! Like, I know, they gotta pretend. They gotta pretend like it's a big deal, like it's fentanyl, like if cocaine is anywhere near the president, he's gonna die immediately. But, like, let's get this straight. They evacuated the entire White House over motherfucking cocaine. I mean, like, yo, okay, first of all, motherfuckers are using cocaine in the White House on a daily basis and have been for decades, okay? Decades. It's just that they don't get caught. Right, so somebody said something to someone that they shouldn't have said something to, then it got out into the press, and then they're like, ah, fuck, we gotta do a fucking fire drill, we gotta pretend that we're taking it seriously. Motherfuckers in the chat saying, could have been ricin, could have been anthrax. That does not change my opinion. My point is, motherfuckers are snorting cocaine left and right in the White House. I mean, especially when Donald Trump was running the joint, okay? But I mean, just this idea that no one is doing stimulants, you know, in the White House, you know, one of, like, whether or not it should be, whatever, one of the most stressful jobs in the history of the country. Yeah, motherfuckers are gonna be playing with some cocaine. I'm sorry, man. Everyone knows that. You know that. I know that. Everyone knows that. And the idea that they feel the need to do this fake evacuation, like, you know, like, you ever do that fire drill in school, but, like, you're in the middle of, like, a project or some shit, man? And, like, you know, you're just doing some stuff, right? You know, you're doing all this, and then boom, the fucking alarm goes. And, like, you know, you have to go, right? You have to do the fire drill. You're gonna get yelled at, man. So, but everyone knows it's ridiculous. So you're walking down like the fucking goddamn whatever, you know, sardines to the slaughter, whatever, man. You're walking and you're talking to the person ahead of you and behind of you in the single file line. Like, this is bullshit. There's no fire here. Like, you know, that's the vibe I get. Like, everyone's just like, ugh, and they put their staplers down. Do we have to? All right. And then they're just walking out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Why are they doing this over cocaine, dude? Okay, let's keep going. Secret Service agents found the suspicious powder in an area that is accessible to tour groups while doing a routine inspection. Holy shit, man. You don't want someone going on tour in the White House and seeing some fucking cocaine on someone's desk, right? President Joe Biden and his family were at Camp David in Maryland at the time. Well, that sounds to me like a mistake was made. Someone forgot their fucking luggage. That's what it sounds like to me. A senior law enforcement official told BBC's U.S. partner, CBS News, the substance was found in a storage facility routinely used by White House staff and guests to store mobile phones. You put your cell phone in there, and you put your fucking cocaine in there? What could possibly go wrong? The White House complex was closed as a precaution around 20:45 local time. On Sunday, after it was discovered, a preliminary test later confirmed the substance was cocaine. No shit, it was cocaine, you dumb fucks. They already knew this, right? They just have to do the song and dance. The Secret Service will lead a full review of how it got into the White House. Oh, I bet they will. I bet they will. Oh, wow. That is going to be the fullest review I've ever fucking heard of. They said cameras and entrance logs would be examined. I swear to God, I'm going to tell you this right now. If they actually try to pick out a fall guy for this and fire someone over this shit, I'll be pissed, man. Because you know all of these motherfuckers are on drugs, whether it be coke, whether it be whatever. You know every single motherfucker in the White House is doing some kind of shit. So I swear to God, if they find a fall guy and like just fucking fire someone, when no one, let's be honest, no one gives a fuck. Do you think Republicans give a fuck about this? Like, Madison Cawthorn was going around there saying that, like, he's getting invited to coke-fueled orgies on the reg, you know? Like, they, you know what I mean? So if they ruin some poor fucker's life firing some guy over some fake made-up garbage, man, I mean, I guarantee you they will, though. I guarantee you they will. Cocaine is a Schedule II drug under the Controlled Substances Act. Did you know, by the way, it's a Schedule II drug, cocaine? Did you know that? Cocaine is a Schedule II drug. Marijuana, by the way, Schedule I. Now, again, I'm not trying to sit here and say cocaine's gonna kill you. I mean, it might. It has a higher chance of killing you than weed will. But just think about it. Schedule II, cocaine. Schedule I, marijuana. I mean, okay. Schedule II, cocaine. Schedule I, psilocybin. Like, I'm... these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. Oh, my God. Anyway, so that's your news story for today. Cocaine in the White House. People are saying Hunter Biden left it there. I say, where do you think Hunter Biden gets his fucking supply from? Yo, did anyone see these Hunter Biden, like, speeding with the crack pipe photos and he's, like, smiling at the camera? Like, I love the idea that, like, Hunter Biden is, like, recording every moment of his life, you know? Like, he's, like, driving on the fucking thing with his phone like this in the steering wheel. Like, yo, this guy is awesome, man. Like, I love Hunter Biden. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's so cool. Fuck me. Oh, God, Hunter Biden, why? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, okay. Tetra saying Schedule 1 means it has no value whatsoever, it's worse. You know, what, like, lower the number, the worse it is. So Schedule 1 is more dangerous than Schedule 2. So in the eyes of the U.S. government, cocaine is healthier and safer than marijuana. But that's just obviously not true, right? Which means that the whole war on drugs is kind of just, it's kind of just dumb, made up bullshit, right? God damn, Hunter Biden's living his best life, I'll tell you, man. I swear to God, that guy... I mean, maybe not his best life, you know. He's still living in a traumatic fucking episode after his whole family died in front of him. But hey, whatever. When you factor that in, when you factor in his entire family dying in front of his very eyes, with all that being said, he's living his best life. That's not funny. But I'm laughing. Alright, yo. Let me drink. So I gotta drink more coffee before I jump into this next segment. Let's do a mid-show Q-cock. Alright, let's have fun here. I'm gonna jump into dumb bitch hours. Alright. We're jumping into dumb bitch hours, but I gotta drink more of my coffee because I just woke up like 45 minutes. Okay, I woke up like fucking 55 minutes ago. So just bear with me. I gotta drink some coffee. If y'all have any queries, let me know. The scheduling of drugs is just racism. Yeah, that's another thing. Is crack, right? What is crack? Think about it. What is crack? When you hear the word crack, what word do you often hear followed with? Cocaine. Crack cocaine, right? It's the same fucking shit, just like a different kind of, consumption method, really. But if you have crack on you, like you have like 10 times the sentencing or whatever, compared to if you have cocaine on you. And that's just racism. Like, that's just like, there's no excuse. It's just racism. They're like, oh, well, black people lack crack more. So we'll get, like, I mean, I'm serious, man. Like, shit's dumb as hell. God damn. For better or for worse, guys, I'm gonna post this here. This announcement. Is this an announcement? It's not really an announcement. I'm just talking to the chat. No one cares about this shit. But I'm gonna be, you know that dumb fuck show that Anna Kasparian went on like a few days ago? Well, those guys invited me. I'm gonna be going on their dumb fuck show on July 18th. The Adam and Stitch show. They invited me, so I'm going on there on the 18th. So I'm saying that here, you know, I've been disinvited from so many shows, so I'm just getting it out there. If they disinvite me, okay, you know. But as of this moment, I'll be there on July 18th. Also, I had a fun conversation with some streamer yesterday. The streamer, like, invited me on their thing to talk about Anna Kasparian, so I had this conversation with some streamer. I don't know where the video is for it, because it just disappeared in front of my very eyes, like, but, I was on this streamer show yesterday for a little bit. Personally, I think I pwned the guy, but that's just my opinion. But, there you go, so. Will I repost it? I mean, yeah, if I can, sure. Most drug addicts are middle-aged white women on legal drugs. Disagree, Gary. Most drug addicts are children with juice boxes. Yeah, that's right. That's gonna hit heavier than you. I get it. You're going after the white women. I get it. I get it. We've done a lot of fucked up shit. I totally understand, Gary. But, you know what? The kids are the drug addicts. That's the real one. And who's giving them the drugs? The white women. Am I traveling, like, to go on a podcast? I'm not traveling to go on anyone's stupid podcast. I'm not going on, like, the Tim Pool show where he, like, requires you to, like, fucking go to his, like, fucking secret neo-Nazi compound. Like, y'all motherfuckers think I would ever go to some, like, neo-Nazi compound just to do a podcast? Like, come on, man. I've been around the block too many times for that shit. Alright, y'all. It's time for the Fuck Anna Kasparian arc, part 5. Alright? But before I get into this, I gotta do a different kind of segment here. Before we get into the Fuck the Young Turks segment. Because we're gonna be getting into that pretty soon here. When I left the South, when did I leave? Why did I leave? Because the fucking South sucks. It's a fucking shithole state. I was in North Carolina. Shithole state. Shithole people. The weather sucks. The cops suck. I mean, I got doxxed by the police department, so I had to get out of there any minute now. They fucking posted my address on the fucking front page of their website, right? So it's like, I had to get the fuck out of there. But, you know, multiple reasons. Anyway, so the Young Turks has a large crew. Think of it like a little bit like Super Smash Brothers. They've got a large character roster. But, you know, when you buy Super Smash Brothers, who's on the front of the box? It's Mario, it's Link, right? I'm sorry to make the cringy gamer references here, but just bear with me. And that's Cenk and Anna on the Young Turks, right? They're the lead guys. They're the main, you know, you buy the game for Mario and then you find the ice climbers, right? And so, the rest of the Young Turks, as to my understanding, and I say this because I don't watch their shows. I refuse to give the Young Turks money because I don't support neo-Nazis. I don't support racists, and I don't support, TERFs. That's why I don't give the Young Turks money, so I'm not watching their shows. But a bunch of these people are apparently just trying to ignore what's happening at the Young Turks. The Young Turks has been moving to the right for years. It's been slow, right? But recently, Anna Kasparian has really tried to, like, single-handedly turn the Young Turks into the Daily Wire. And this has been something, we've been pointing this out, we being people that are to the left of TYT and have been saying, they're a little weird, watch out for them. I've been saying this on my show, but I know a lot of people who watch me also watch TYT, and, you know, there was a period where I was like, well, maybe it's just worth it not to bring up the subject. Well, I changed my mind, needless to say. This all leads into something I have been saying on my show, is when the front page of the Young Turks are saying neo-Nazi garbage, racist trash, right, transphobic conspiracy theories, right, how does that affect everyone else at the network? Well, you may know, you may not know, the Young Turks had, to my understanding, one transgender, what's the word, like, collaborator, co-host, one of those, I don't know. I don't know if she had her own show, I don't think so, or if she was just, like, contributor, I don't know what the word is technically. And we're talking about Benny Carollo, who posted a Twitter video, or a YouTube video, and I have the Twitter link. I want everybody to go follow her on her Twitter page, on her YouTube page. She has left the Young Turks. Now, I'm not going to sit here and restream her video as to why, but I want to give you a couple of bullet points, and I recommend you watch her video in full. If you want to, but I'm going to give you my personal bullet point that I think is the most important aspect of this. And in this video, Benny reveals that she has tried several times, even including been on phone calls with Cenk, to tell them what they are saying is wrong. She has given them scientific studies. She has given them research papers. Right, so I want you all to understand this, right? So they have one transgender contributor. Cenk and Anna say some transphobic TERF shit. The one transgender contributor is like, hey, you're actually wrong. She gives them all the information to prove they're wrong. Cenk and Anna ignore it entirely, pretend it never happened, and then keep saying the same debunked conspiracy theories, which, if you ask me, this proves that Cenk and Anna are malicious, nefarious, bad actors who genuinely despise transgender people. They know what they're saying is false. They understand what the argument against it is. They ignore that context and continue attacking trans people, attacking trans people, so much so that the only trans contributor has left the network. So again, you can watch her video. Again, she goes into it where she was trying to talk to Cenk and Anna personally on the phone several times, giving them the studies, having that private conversation, and it doesn't work. I've been saying this, it doesn't work. You give these people facts don't care, or feelings don't care, right? They're gonna cry and they're gonna whine about their stupid little conspiracy theories because fundamentally they're babies. They're babies. It's similar to when a flat earther encounters a globe for the first time and they go, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, la 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 la, right? And so again, I've been saying this for a while. Where is everyone else on this? Where's Nina Turner? Where's John Idarola? Where are all these other motherfuckers on the Young Turks? Are they going to have solidarity? Are they going to have action? Or are they going to have thoughts and prayers? Now we know that the Young Turks is a Christian-leaning network. So chances are there's just going to be thoughts and prayers. Chances are you're going to see every other show not even mention it, or if they do mention it, they're going to be like that motherfucker from Office Space, and they're going to go, well, actually, it's and they're going to try to shove it under the rug. Right? And so, again, Benny Carollo is, I don't know how her name is pronounced, I'm not going to lie, is actually putting her money where her mouth is. She's taking a huge risk. Chances are no one's going to join her. And so with all that being said, again, follow her on Twitter, subscribe to her YouTube channel, because we have to set an example here. When you leave TYT, right, it needs to be positively reinforced, right? And I'm not trying to say that we need to treat everyone at the Young Turks like dogs, right? I'm not trying to say that. But I mean, if everyone else at TYT saw Benny leave, and then Benny gets like thousands of followers, right? And she starts her own show, right? She really takes off. They're going to go like, maybe the money decision isn't staying in the neo-Nazi Daily Wire 2.0 network, right? And that's what the goal here is. So again, follow her, subscribe to her channels, and I think that that's extremely important. Yo, we got some dumb motherfucking bitch who apparently doesn't even understand what the English language is. Sizzling Wall 71, bro. First of all, I understand you have a mental illness, right? So I get it, you repeat yourself, I understand, okay? Second of all, do you not understand how to listen to words and then, like, have those sounds go inside of your brain and then, like, you know, interpret them into meaning? Like, motherfucker, I told you. I already answered your stupid fucking question. You're asking a question literally right after I answered the fucking question, and then you're spamming the fucking same thing over and over and over and over like a stupid little bitch. I get it. You're either a Destiny fanboy, you're a Sargon fanboy, you're a fucking Lilo and Stitch fanboy. I don't give a fuck who you are, why the fuck you're coming into my stream. All I know is you're saying some stupid ass motherfucking bullshit. Rewind the video, okay? I'm not gonna answer your stupid fucking question 2 times, 3 times, 5 times just because you want to spam my chat like a fucking 6-year-old. Rewind the video. I let people rewind the video. Some streamers disable that. I don't. Rewind the video. Answer your own damn fucking question and get the fuck out of my chat, you stupid little bitch. Stand in the corner for 10 minutes, you cocksucker. Anyway, let that be a lesson to any other of these fucking Gamergate freaks that want to show up to my fucking chat. Okay, you stupid motherfuckers. Okay, I'm sorry, man. You're not gonna troll me. It's not happening, okay? I've been around this fucking block too many times. You're not gonna get me with your stupid garbage, okay? I'm too smart for you. That's just how it is. Cry about it, so... Anyway. Now, just to be clear, I don't ban people for a difference of opinion. I ban people for spam, and it's 10 minutes. I didn't ban you. It's a 10-minute timeout. You're sitting in the corner like a little bitch with a dunce cap on, right? So, you're not banned. You're just fucking timed out for spamming my chat with stupid garbage that I already fucking addressed, okay? That's why, just to be clear. It's not because you had a difference of opinion, you stupid little cocksucker. Alright, now, before we get into Anna Kasparian's most recent meltdown, which, by the way, I just want to update everybody. Ah, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Goddamn, I got suspended on Twitter for another 12 hours, apparently. I just want to let everyone know, little update, I have officially been blocked by Anna Kasparian. So, now does that mean I'm done talking about her? Of course not. That means I'm going to double down. So what I want everyone else to do is if you see Anna Kasparian saying and doing some dumbass bullshit, I want you to send it to me. Send me a screenshot, because I just want to let you all know I'm going on the warpath on this dumbass bitch. I'm not going to be done until she is a careerless fucking loser. That's going to be my mission. Anna Kasparian, until she is a careerless fucking loser, I'm not finished with her. She's getting the Dave Rubin treatment, okay? She's getting the Jimmy Dore treatment. Fuck this bitch. But it's a group effort, okay? So I'm blocked now. I'm not going to get unblocked anytime soon, right? So it's going to be a group effort. So you send me any of her cringe shit, I will be covering that shit. She is the Above It All's current most wanted, right? Imagine, you know, you got a push pin, you pop that shit on a bulletin board. She is the most wanted right now. We're coming for that bitch. All right. But before we get into her recent, like, I don't even know, like, I mean, literally this morning, like, I woke up and it was happening live in front of my eyes. I was seeing that shit pop out. But we're going to be going into this pretty soon. But I saw this clip. Someone sent me this, too. A clip of the Young Turks from yesterday. This video is 1 day old. And they're basically, I mean, I just want to, okay, let me reset this. So the Young Turks did, like, this video where they're, like, talking to Trump supporters. And now, again, we know for a fact Anna Kasparian is a right-winger. She admitted that. She did a whole Why I Left the Left video on Monday. And this video was posted on Tuesday, to my understanding. Okay? These are the facts I have. If I'm incorrect, if this video was recorded on Monday and posted on Tuesday, that's fine. Whatever, okay? I'm just trying to give you this information. But I saw this clip on Twitter. And I get it. If you think that this clip is out of context, feel free to let me know, and I will make a follow-up. This is basically, they did, like, you know, how they have these people that go out there and they interview Trumpers, right? And then they have Cenk and Anna sit on their ass and talk about it, because Cenk and Anna wouldn't do anything, you know, themselves, right? They're not going to put anything out there. They're not going to go out there and risk, you know, their safety talking to some crazy-ass psychos. They're going to sit in their comfy studio and talk about some dumbass bullshit, okay? But anyway, I want to watch this one, because I skimmed this one a little bit. I was like, oh boy, someone give me a scoop on what's going on here. And I want people to really pay attention to how Anna's talking about this, and how Anna is pulling Cenk to the right. Yeah, Anna is pulling Cenk to the right. I understand, like, I know, right? I know. It's crazy to think, because Cenk has always been the furthest right on the Young Turks. But I want everyone to understand, Anna is going for the world record, okay? Like, Anna's looking at Dave Rubin, Anna's looking at Jimmy Dore, and she's like, I got you. All right, so she's going for the world record. We're talking like 2 weeks ago, Cenk was to the right of her. Now she's to the right of Cenk, okay? And I just want you to see how the Young Turks pulls people to the right in real time. It pulls liberals to the right in real time. I want you to watch this, okay?
I just think he's...
I'm going to raise this volume a little bit. If it's too loud or whatever, sometimes I overshoot it. Let me know, because, you know, these motherfuckers with their low-ass volume.
The one of us. Instead, I know he's very rich, but he has our values, you know, and has our back.
Describe that for us.
Does terrible things, does terrible things. You don't mean family values. So what values are you talking about? Oh, you know, he believes in putting parents in charge of children. That means I don't like gay people. I'm sorry, that's what it means.
That means he wants to be able to make a decision or help.
A decision about what?
He doesn't want schools making decisions for
about
his kids.
About gay people.
It's
and racism, right? He doesn't want racism taught. Those are the two issues, Anna. Those are the
Okay,
two.
that is your interpretation. None of that was actually said. It is what you have taken out of his statements there.
You're right.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
And hey,
so
by the way,
just
guys.
admit that.
Oh, by the way, guys. Okay, we have a different. I saw
Look,
the tape.
I don't agree.
I've seen 100 tapes.
I don't agree with that guy. Let me be clear about that, okay? But putting words in his mouth, I think, is unnecessary. You can actually address what he said there without extrapolating and implying that he said something that he didn't actually say there.
So what's the benign interpretation? He's worried about taking jobs when we have 3.7 unemployment, record unemployment. He's not worried about losing jobs. He's worried about losing his culture.
You just straight up said, you just totally disregarded everything he said.
No, I didn't. I went exactly on what he said.
You boiled it down to, he's just racist. That's what you boiled it down to.
Because that is what he's saying.
Okay, that's your interpretation of it.
What do you think? There's a lovely interpretation of open borders and these goddamn immigrants coming in?
They genuinely think there are open borders. Okay, anyway.
I'm telling you, motherfuckers. Yo, this bitch is dumb as fuck. Yo, I'm telling you, like, if you were to construct a top 10 dumbest bitches in the history of dumb fuck bitches, Anna Kasparian, whoop, she's shooting to the top. She's like, yo, Candace Owens, hold my beer, hold my Bud Light, right? Yo, like, what other dumb bitches can we think of here? I mean, we got Dave Rubin, we got Jimmy Dore, right? You know, we got these fucking, like, tokens, right? Like Candace Owens, Dave Rubin, we got these fucking guys, right? We got, like, those Weinstein guys, you know, like those motherfuckers, right? We got these fucking Jordan Petersons, these Ben Shapiros, and then now Anna Kasparian is like, throw my name in there, motherfucker, add me to the roster, you know? This is like when motherfucking goddamn, like, what was that guy? Like, what was that motherfucker that, like, this is like when Solid Snake was added to Super Smash Brothers, man. Like, she's, like, trying to make this big deal, man. It's crazy. Like, yo, like, she is literally, like, trying to convince her left-wing audience that, you know, maybe the Trump supporters aren't racist, okay? Okay? Maybe they're not. Now, again, I've got other examples. I don't want to make this... I don't want to just make one video about this. I want to milk this shit. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm going to create multiple segments here. But what if I told you that this morning, right? Now, again, I have a screenshot here because she deleted these motherfucking tweets. This morning, she was talking about how the civil rights movement was non-violent and how the trans people are violent and how that violence is wrong. But trans people are violent because they didn't let someone speak at, like, a college campus. Like, I need you to understand, man. This bitch is on dumb bitch fucking, like, she is on world record pace, okay? I've been a speedrunner for video games. Y'all may not know this. I speedrun video games. I've been doing that shit for, like, 10 years now. I know it when I see it, motherfucker. This bitch is on world record pace, okay? She's got those best segments. She is gunning for it, okay? She is on world record pace, okay? And I'm gonna get into the other dumbass bullshit that this motherfucker said in a moment here. But I just want you all to be... I want you all to bear witness to what's happening because we are watching history right now. World record speedrun. Why I left the left, this bitch, man. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ, okay? Fuck. Jesus. But anyway, Donald James, that's all. That's the first one I got for you. Yo, by the way, y'all, if y'all didn't see Oleyemi on the Vanguard, I highly recommend watching Oleyemi on the Vanguard. I gotta get Oleyemi on my show. Someone make it happen, okay? That's just gotta happen. Yo, I was watching that shit. I was laughing my ass off. She is so funny. Anyway, there's more. I got more. I got fucking more here, so. Oh, man. Dude, Bob Boham. Yo. Motherfucker, I'm gonna repeat myself once here, okay? The only transgender contributor of the entire network, who, by the way, just quit, was on and off the phone with these people, giving them research papers and scientific studies, and Cenk basically told her to her face, on the phone, I guess, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. So, I personally do not have firsthand evidence of this, but I personally trust the only trans contributor who, by the way, just quit her job. Like, she quit her job, right? Which, I don't know, man. If someone's going to quit their job, it seems like, there's got to be a reason, right? So, if you want to say that there's no evidence of this, that's fine. If that's going to be like your rhetorical tactic, okay. But that is why I'm saying that. So you can feel free to take that information in any which direction you want, but that's just how it is. See, I knew it, motherfucker. I knew it. I mean, again, it's on the off chance that this motherfucker's not just the same guy on an alt account. And you always gotta be fair, right? You always gotta be fair. But, I always like to be fair. But yeah, this guy's just a dumb motherfucker. Anyway. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So yesterday I was watching the Lilo and Stitch featuring Anna Kasparian show. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all saw my video. I didn't make it through. I couldn't. It was too much, right? I couldn't fucking handle it anymore, right? It happens, right? But I kind of wish I would have went the distance, like Rocky Balboa in that famous movie, Rocky. You ever see it? Go check it out. I wish I would have went the distance because I missed out on some bangers. And a couple of people let me know some of the bangers I missed out on. And, I don't there's no introduction for this. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's no introduction for this. Right? Now, the caption from Scarlet Red here does not accurately portray just how insane this shit, right? By the way, the Lilo and Stitch show, they invited me on their show. I'm going on there on the 18th, pending any disinvitation, which happens to me frequently for whatever reason, right? So we'll see. But these guys invited me on their show, so that's happening, apparently. That being said, Anna you are not ready for this. Okay, I'm just telling you. Okay, I want you to understand how unprepared you are. Okay, I want you to really just sit back, open your mind for a moment here, and just get ready. Because if you haven't seen it yet, man, just get ready, okay? Because it's some crazy shit. Yo, this video is not playing.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me raise the volume here, because this fucking shit, man. Everyone knows how to screen record, but no one knows how to do sound mixing.
Sometimes I'm a little scared or I'm afraid of talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
There's and I hate that.
And these motherfuckers are like, yeah, man, I hate talking to people outside my race. I feel you. Yo, okay. I'm sorry. Instant replay. I'm
not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm a little scared or I'm afraid of talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
There's, and I hate that. Right. There's this I don't know. It's frigid, because if all of the message is toward me and people who, I'm Armenian, but still they call me white passing. So, just got to go with that, right? If people who look like me are constantly told, you are inherently racist. Okay, you are inherently a bad person. Mm-hmm. I mean, if that's the start, and I had this debate with Cenk when it came to our rhetoric in regard to the other side, right? If the starting off point is, you are trash, and we think you're evil.
Yeah, totally.
Then how does that, you're never going to move in a better direction. You're not going to move the country in a better direction. You're not going to improve race relations. You're going to make it worse. And that is what I see happening. I think a lot of the division is due to the backlash to that kind of rhetoric. And I think I think racism exists for sure. Do I think the majority of white people are racist? Do I think white people are inherently racist? No, I do not.
Yo. Dude. In case you missed it, in case you just came here.
Sometimes I'm a little scared or I'm afraid of talking to people who are outside of my race because
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Yo, okay, I'm sorry. What the fuck? I'm sorry. But again, if I would have actually encountered this moment yesterday, wow. I regret stopping short yesterday because, wow. Yo, she literally went on a public show and said, I'm afraid to talk to black people because they're mean to me. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you, motherfuckers. That is the funniest shit in the world. This bitch went in public and said, I'm afraid to talk to black people. Why, though? I want you to ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Because Olayemi made a video where she made fun of Anna Kasparian. That's why. I'm telling you, this all stems from Olayemi making fun of her one fucking time, dude. One fucking time. And this bitch has, like, melted down, like, to the raw, like, you know, like when you find copper pipe and you melt it down to the, like, the raw copper and then sell it or whatever? That's this bitch. She is melting down into raw racism because a black person made a video calling her out on stupid bullshit that had nothing to do with race, by the way. It was about transgender rights. But I mean, like, yo, this, why? No, I'm telling you, why? And under what circumstance does anyone feel like it's an acceptable move to go into a public fucking video and say, go on some VTuber show with some guy with, like, bisexual lighting? I don't know what's going on with Adam here. He's got some bisexual lighting. So we got a VTuber and we got some bisexual lighting. Okay, I'm in. But, like, and then just tell everyone you're afraid to talk to black people. I mean, that's insane. That's insane, okay? Wow. Okay, like, I just want to do it again.
A lie. Sometimes I'm a little scared or I'm afraid of, like, talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's
And then these dumb motherfuckers are like, yeah, man, it's like, every time I talk to, like, you know, fucking, like, Latinx people, it's like, man, I don't even know what I'm allowed to say, bro. It's like, every time I talk to, like, the, you know, Indian man, it's like, I don't even know, like, how can I just not be racist? Like, you know, I see someone who's, like, a Sikh, and I'm thinking, like, how do I just not be racist right now, man? Like, I'm just, like, I'm looking at somebody who's, like, maybe Aboriginal, and I'm thinking, like, whoa, I really want to be racist right now, so it's probably better for me if I don't even talk to them. Like, dude, I mean, I'm serious. How the fuck? Let's do it again. I'm sorry.
like, I'm afraid of, like, talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's, and I hate that. Right. Like, there's this, like,
fuck, she's gonna step in it. What are you talking about, dude? Like, fuck. Okay, now let's game it out. Let's bust out the flow chart here, okay? Everybody, bear with me. To all you motherfuckers that have the ability to close your eyes and see pictures, I know not everyone can do that, but I can, so I'm just gonna do this in that way. Close your eyes, picture a whiteboard, okay? We're gonna have a flow chart on this motherfucker. Let's game this out. Okay, you're Anna Kasparian. You obviously hate black people. You hate everyone who's not you, right? Obviously. I mean, come the fuck on now. Anyone willing to debate that at this point, like, please fucking calm down. So you hate black people, but, like, you know, you live in a country that has black people, right? So you're thinking, like, it's like, you know, like this is like, I cross the street when a black person is on the same sidewalk as me. Like, this is like that energy, right? Like, what the fuck, man? Right? Like, now, but let's game it out. So you're gonna talk to a black person and you're gonna, quote unquote, step in it, right? Okay, what does that mean, right? Maybe let's do some self-analysis here, right? Why do you think, if you're going to talk about, or to black people, that you feel it's inevitable that you will, quote unquote, step in it? Why do you feel that? Maybe, I don't know, self-analysis, right? Okay, but again, flowchart, right? She goes out there, she talks to a black person, right? Part one, she doesn't step in it. Things are great. Well, now what? Now, like, whoa, I just talked to a black person without being scared for my life and everything went fine. That would be a learning experience. She doesn't want to have a learning experience. She's afraid of a learning experience. But wait, okay, so she talks to a black person. It happens, right? You know, it's America. We live in a melting pot. There's black people everywhere, right? So she talks to a black person, and then, because she's a racist, she inevitably steps in it, right? Now again, get the arrows in your flowchart, right? What is that going to look like? So she's going to say some fucked up shit, and then maybe that black person would be like, yeah, that's actually wrong. right? And then branch point. Anna Kasparian goes on the Lilo and Stitch show and talks about how she's afraid to talk to black people. Branch point. Other one, this is like the logical conclusion. This is where rational, intelligent people would go. Oh, I fucked up. I made a mistake. Fuck. It happens. Not everyone is perfect all the time. I, quote unquote, step in it, right? It happened. Whatever. Okay? You're a racist. You still have to go through that. All right. So wouldn't that also be a learning experience? Right? Like, either way, it's a learning experience. She's literally going on TV saying, I'm afraid to talk to black people, man. I'm like, oh, yo, I mean motherfuck, okay? Motherfuck. I mean shitfuck. I mean cocksucking shit ass. I don't even know how else to properly, like, this bitch has been a fucking, like, media professional for nearly 20 years. This bitch has been a media professional for, like, what? I think she said 17 years in this show when I watched it, yes. She has been in media for 17 years. And this is what she has to show for it. Think about that, man. Think about it. Think about it. Think about doing anything for 17 years. Okay? Think about doing anything for 17 years. And then 17 years go by. And what do you have to show for it? Right? Like, think about it. She spent 17 years being a media professional. And at the end of it, she is dumber than when she got in. If that's even possible. Like, wow. I mean, I can't imagine dedicating that much time to something and having nothing to show for it. Nothing. Like, I can't imagine. Like, I'm only 27. 17 years ago, I was 10 years old. Right? Like, so I haven't even been alive long enough to even possibly experience failure to this degree. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking about an epic fucking fail. Like, we're talking about the most epic of all fails of all time. She has spent 17 years being a professional media host. And at the end of that, she's just afraid of anyone outside of her race. And she's going on the Lilo and Stitch show to talk about it instead of, I don't know. Imagine if she said this shit on the Young Turks main show. Like, imagine if her and Cenk were arguing. Like, Anna's like, you know, I'm just afraid to talk to black people. And Cenk's like, what? Like, just imagine how that would go. Like, I mean, fuck! You know what I mean? Yo, I'm telling you, motherfuckers. I'm starting to feel bad for her now. Now, not enough for me to reverse course on the warpath here. But it's like, we really also need to understand that above all else, she is exactly like Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin is a dumb fuck. To his core. To his core. Inside out. Okay? And so is Anna Kasparian. This bitch went on a fucking like, this is recorded. It's on tape. Like, I mean, I can't even imagine saying this in private. I can't imagine, like, I'm just gonna play it again. I mean, it was...
I'm afraid of, like, talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's, and I hate that. I hate that.
She went... Now, imagine saying that in private, right? Like, imagine telling any other human being on planet Earth that you're afraid to talk to people outside of your race. Imagine saying that to any other person. But then imagine saying that on tape. It's being fucking recorded. Everyone's gonna see it for the rest of your life. Like, I mean, yo, like, I've done embarrassing shit on tape. I'm telling you, right? I feel it. I know what it's like to do embarrassing shit on tape. I've done it before. In fact, some would even say I'm doing it right now. But it's like, wow, man. Wow. Let's just play it again.
Afraid of, like, talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's, and I hate that. I hate that.
Right.
Like, there's this, like, I don't know.
Like, she hates that, right? So she hates it. So again, bust out the flow chart. Close your eyes. So she hates that she feels like she can't talk to anyone outside of her race. So we have two options, right? Option one, it's an evil force in the atmosphere, you know? It's like, you know, when it's so humid that you can just feel it? You know what I mean? Like, there's some force, it's like a fifth dimensional kind of thing, like, forcing black people to hate her because, who knows? It's totally not because they're saying racist shit. Totally not, right? And, like, so there's two options. She can either look internally and think, why am I afraid to talk to people outside of my race? Is it something wrong with me? Or, it's a fucking evil force out there. Woo! That is convincing all the non-white passing people that all the white passing people are evil. Ah! Woo! Like, yo, I'm serious, man. This bitch, I'm telling you, she is dumb as hell. I'm telling you, I said this yesterday, okay? The through line, the most important thing about all of this Anna Kasparian bullfuck, the one thing I think you need to know above all else is that this bitch is a dumb motherfucker. That's it. Right? Everything else starts to make a lot more sense when you fully understand that she is just a stupid fucking idiot. She's a dummy. She's a dum-dum. She's Dave Rubin, but again, in a pressure cooker. Like, what? I just gotta play it again, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm milking it, but fuck me. Speaking of milk, just check out what we got coming up next, okay?
Sometimes I'm a little scared or like, I'm afraid of like talking to people who are outside of my race because I don't know if I'm going to unintentionally step in it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's.
Yo, I can't get over the fact that these dumb motherfuckers are like, yeah, man, yeah, that is like, I was like talking to like a black person the other day, and then I like just said the N-word because, you know, I love saying the N-word, and then the black person was like, man, that's not cool, and then I was like, what? Man, I'm just not gonna talk to black people anymore. You're like, dude, I mean, seriously, why would anyone ever say this in public? Why would anyone ever say? Now, again, we all elephant in the room. Are there black people that maybe are not intelligent? Sure. In the same way that there's white passing motherfuckers that are also not intelligent. Humans in general have the capacity to not be intelligent. Why the fuck are you bringing the race involved? Why is that like the focal point? Why can't Anna Kasparian say, I'm afraid to talk to people because sometimes they're stupid and they'll like, that's a whole different thing. Why do you have to bring race in? I'm afraid to talk to non-white passing people because like, I mean, like, I'm just trying to fucking understand what the fuck this bitch is on. What is this fucking shit, man? Oh my god. Now imagine, like, because first, right, she went on a fucking turf brigade. Trans people are icky and dumb, we hate them. And then the only trans contributor at TYT left. Now, right, she is shifting. Now again, I've got corroborating evidence. I've got, this morning, I'm talking like 30 minutes before my show started, she was talking about, she was whitewashing Martin Luther King Jr. and basically doing the Martin Luther King Jr. would be a Republican if he were alive today routine, right? That's what she did this morning, right? This morning, okay? So I gotta ask you, to all the black people that work at TYT, to all the, I guess, non-white passing people that work at TYT, are you really gonna let this fucking shit slide, man? Are you really gonna let this shit slide, yo? Like, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. She is speedrunning this shit. This is a pressure cooker, right? This is Dave Rubin, Jimmy Dore with the Potara earrings thrown into a pressure cooker, man. This is some crazy ass shit, and I'm here for it. I love watching this, man. I love watching people destroy their own careers because, you know, it's entertaining. And then it leaves a power vacuum. So think about that. Motherfucker comes in my chat. Are you a race hustler? Damn right I'm a race hustler. Damn right I'm a motherfucking race hustler. You bet. You bet your ass I hustle on race. How do you think I make all this money? Look at this. How do you think I make all this money? I don't make all this money without being a fucking race hustler, man. Come on. Who do you think you're dealing with? Fucking asking me if I'm a race hustler. Of course I'm a fucking race hustler, bro. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means. But I'm just having fun. Alright. Fucking... Goddamn. No, I got the Pfizer cash in the other room. Fucking Pfizer. Yo, imagine naming your company Pfizer, but it starts with a P. Like, what the fuck? Fucking race hustler. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that means. That's like, I guess that's just like deep in the 4chan pot kind of thing. Race hustler. What the fuck? Alright. Alright, I gotta fucking do my best here to get this shit. Cause, okay. I want everyone to understand. Hold on, just let me, before I get too carried away here. Fucking Elon Musk censored my Twitter, by the way. I just want everyone to understand. My free speech was censored on Twitter. I have a 12-hour Twitter suspension. Why? Because I exercised freedom of speech. Freedom of speech on Elon's Twitter. Comedy is now illegal on Twitter, so I'm just throwing that one out there. All right. So this morning, I wake up. It's a wonderful Wednesday morning. Typically, Wednesday is my day off, but I've been having fun talking about the Young Turks. Basically, we're watching the second plane hit. That's what I'm seeing. We're watching the second plane, right, in slow motion. And this is where we are right now, right? And by the end of this video, right, we're going to make contact, okay? So everyone have the Twin Towers being destroyed in your mental imagery for what's about to happen. Now, I will also say, Anna Kasparian deleted a shitload of tweets, and so I only have some screenshots here. Okay? There are some screenshots. Now, she, this morning, decided to tell everybody that she has no fucking idea. No idea how the civil rights movement happened. So, now again, I don't have all the tweets screenshotted. I could only get the ones that were on my page, like still open, before she blocked me. Which, by the way, this bitch blocked me. So, I just want to tell y'all, real quick. I am down to keep going on the warpath on Anna Kasparian, okay? But, I need y'all's help. If you have not been blocked by dumb bitch, I need you to send me everything you can. Screenshot whatever, send it to me. Clips, whatever, okay? I am going to be your vessel on this one. So if you got anything else, because I know that she's not done here, right? She's not done. So if you see any Anna Kasparian shit, send it to me and I will talk about it. Because I am on the warpath. I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to lose. I am going. This is David and Goliath, motherfucker. I'm going to fuck them up. TYT is going down. TYT is going down, okay? That's what I'm saying. But, so she goes on Twitter talking about how the radical trans rights activists are violent and crazy, right? contrasting with the civil rights movement. Now again, this is the Republican whitewashing of Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. did not advocate for exclusively peaceful protest. And also, does this stupid bitch know who Malcolm X is? Does this dumb fuck, uneducated dumbass know about the Black Panther Party? Does she know about Fred Hampton? The answer is no, because she's a fucking moron. She's a dummy. She's uneducated. She's historically illiterate. She's a fucking moron. Okay, I need you to understand. She is an idiot. The through line here, the most important thing I need you all to understand with this Anna Kasparian meltdown, above all else, she is just unintelligent. She's not smart. She's not smart. I need you, like, she's got like a 70 IQ or some shit, okay? I need you really to fucking fully understand this. This bitch is dumb as hell. Now, she says, are you guys genuinely this stupid? The movement made a point to be non-violent, and the violence used against them is a part of what changed hearts and minds. Trans activists barricading a speaker at SFSU runs counter to that strategy. So she's crying because trans people did not want a transphobe to talk at a college campus. She's literally doing the Ben Shapiro from 2015 method of, look at these triggered SJWs not letting people speak on college campuses, and comparing that to the civil rights movement. My God, man. Oh, yo. Okay, now again, I just want everyone to know she deleted this shit. Alright? She deleted this fucking shit. Why? Because she's a fucking bitch. She's a pussy. She's a beta. She said some dumbass shit and she's afraid to get called out. Right? So, here's another. Exhibit B. I have this screenshot here. So, pudding person, also known as Jin Lup-er, that's an L. I see an L there. Says, barricading speakers is not violent. You are genuinely stupid if you cannot see how insane it is that you are comparing trans people defending ourselves to groups like the KKK. Okay. Now, again, dumb bitch doesn't have any idea about the civil rights movement. What happened in 1964 and 1965? The Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act were passed. If you are Anna Kasparian, that's when the civil rights movement ended. It's over. It's done. That's when it was over. The Voting Rights Act was passed. We win, right? Well, if you're Anna Kasparian, yeah, because you're a dumbass and you've never read a book, right? But in the real world, right, they kept going. Now, there is one of my favorite quotes of Martin Luther King Jr. here, and I'm a little biased because I love this kind of shit, right? So just one of my favorite Martin Luther King Jr. quotes is, a riot is the language of the unheard. Okay? Now, can we all just remind ourselves what happened to Martin Luther King Jr.? He was fucking assassinated. He was assassinated. He was shot and killed in public. Like, I need you all to understand how insane this shit is. So then she follows this up with, I don't give a shit how many viewers turn on me. I will never minimize any political violence of any kind. It's what losers do when they can't strategize and win an argument. Strategize and win an argument. As if Anna Kasparian has ever strategized, or as if Anna Kasparian has ever won an argument in her entire dumb fuck life. Okay? But, again, she is comparing trans people not letting someone speak at a college campus to the civil rights movement. She's parroting the right-wing neo-Nazi conspiracy theory that Martin Luther King Jr. and the whole civil rights movement were founded on peaceful protest, which is not true. That's what they teach you in school so that you become de-radicalized from a young age. The truth is, violent protest worked. The truth is, when violent protests started happening, Martin Luther King Jr. seemed like the reasonable compromise at the time, and that's what propelled the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act to being completed was that the Overton window is being shifted. Why? Because there were riots happening. Things were getting out of control. And Martin Luther King Jr. pitched himself as the compromise. And then after the Voting Rights Act passed, what happened? People were still racist. People were still being discriminated against. So what did Martin Luther King Jr. learn? What was the lesson learned? Nonviolence clearly doesn't really work. Nonviolence clearly didn't get us everything we wanted. Now, if you look into the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, you would know that these pieces of legislation are not as good as they could have been. They were watered down by the Dixiecrats. They were watered down by the racists in the Democratic Party. Right? That's what happened. Look up the history. The original Civil Rights Act, I mean, first of all, why do you even think that there was a Civil Rights Act and a Voting Rights Act? Why weren't they in the same package? Because of racism, right? But also, everything was watered down. And the lesson learned was they're just going to walk all over us and then pretend like they did a great job. So what did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He started going on the poor people's campaign even harder, started appealing to poor white people's issues, started appealing more to all kinds of civil rights, all kinds of equality. And that's when they killed him. That's when he got killed. Right? Now, again, most people who have read a book in their life know this. Anna Kasparian, who's been in media, professional media trained journalist for 17 years, apparently she doesn't know that because she's a dumb fuck motherfuck. And all of that notwithstanding, right, Malcolm X and the Black Panthers were also contemporaries who, again, pushed the Overton window to the left. They said, if you're not going to give us equal rights, we will take it by force if we need to. Now, all of this needs to be understood. She is comparing violence to not letting someone speak at a college campus. Now, this is why she's melting down and telling everyone that she's never read a book about the 1960s, right? Because she thinks some dumbass not being allowed to speak at a college campus is violent. Yo. What? What? If I still had my soundboard and maybe I need to bring it back, I would play that Trump clip about the IQ, okay? Just imagine it for the old school viewers out there. Let that play in your head, okay? But, so, someone who is a TERF is prevented from speaking at a college campus, which in turn triggered Anna so bad she's going to tell everyone she's never read a book about the 1960s. I mean, I'm sorry. Now again, there's more. She had a larger meltdown here, but she, I guess in some moment of clarity, decided to delete all of her tweets. So I only have the ones that are screenshotted here. If someone wants to send me some of the other stuff, maybe I will cover it. But wow, man. Wow, okay? I can't. I'm stunned. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am stunned, okay? I'm blue screening right now. Someone who is 17 years professional media journalist is just telling everyone not only does she have no idea how the civil rights movement happened, she's never read a book about it, she's got no clue. And then two, she thinks someone not being allowed to speak at a college campus and get paid for it is somehow violent. That's violence. Yo, I mean, I hate to say this, but could you imagine? I read this great tweet. I forget who it was from. Because Ben Burgess, I know, my old friend, still follows me, by the way. Shout outs to Ben Burgess. My good old friend, Ben Burgess, was saying some dumbass shit, too, about this. But I read this tweet, man, that, like, is so true that it makes you kind of want to cry. But, like, think about this shit, right? If Michael Brooks were still around, man, none of these people would be willing to be this publicly embarrassing. think about it. Think about it, okay? Like, call it a coincidence, like, that Ben Burgess, Anna Kasparian, and all these other people start moving into the right, start becoming right-wing grifters as soon as Michael Brooks dies. Hey, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist here. I don't want to say something out of line, out of turn, whatever. But I mean, wow. I mean, just think about it. Right? Because the problem is, everyone around these people are enabling them. That's fundamentally what it is. They're all afraid to call out their quote-unquote friends, and they're all circling the drain. And I mean, we just have to watch it. We just have to watch it happen, and it can be sad, it can be depressing, or it can be hilarious. And that's the choice I'm taking. This shit is funny as hell, man. This shit is funny as motherfucking fuck. Okay? The fact that Anna Kasparian just told the world that she's never read a book about the civil rights movement, and that she thinks that someone not being allowed to get paid to speak at a college campus is violence. I mean, again, none of them would be willing to be this publicly embarrassing if things had turned out differently a couple of years ago. And it's depressing to think about. But I think we could focus on just how funny it is that Anna Kasparian, who spent years of her life attacking Jimmy Dore and attacking Dave Rubin, is now, again, speedrunning that shit. She's like, she studied Dave Rubin, she studied Jimmy Dore, and she's like, hold my beer, I can do better. And so far, I gotta hand it to her. She is doing better than Jimmy Dore and Dave Rubin. So far, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're gonna do something, you better do it right. And Anna Kasparian is doing it right, all right. So, with that narrow bit of feedback for her, positive feedback, I think I've said all I need to say on this stupid ass bitch for today. So, my God. Yo, Donald James is schizo posting right now, man. What the fuck? What? Why doesn't the left have its own insurrection, man? That's... What? Come on. Donald, settle down. Settle down. I say this, the fear of standing up for one's right to life and equality is the #1 reason why we don't have equality. And you can interpret that however you wish. But as far as this whole thing about, I personally, right, I love making fun of stupid people. I know a lot of people here are new. A lot of people here are new viewers of mine, or people that don't watch me often, right? But if you've seen me for any amount of time, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 10 years, you know one of my favorite things in the world is to make fun of stupid people. It brings me joy like nothing else. Making fun of stupid people is more important to me than money. Right? You see all this cash money that I get from doing this show, right? You see all this? None of this shit matters, okay? I don't give a fuck about any of this. Look at this. I will fucking tear this money apart live on stream. You think I give a fuck about this money? I don't give a fuck about this money. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about it. The only thing I'm doing this for is to make fun of stupid people. And I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers, I'm having fun with it, so. Yo, shout outs to fucking David Dole, man. David made a great video yesterday, like, calling out the Young Turks with, like, and I get it, he's Canadian. I fucking get it. Right? I fucking get it, he's Canadian. So I understand. Canadians, they're built different, alright? So shout outs to David Dole. But my man tried his best. He was being as nice as possible. And that actually, I forgot to mention that. That's why Anna Kasparian told the world she doesn't know anything about the civil rights movement, was because David Dole asked her a very calm question. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling y'all, this bitch is beyond reproach. Like, and I will tell you, I consider my spot on left media, I don't have any problem saying what I think. Okay? I don't. I will say what I think until the day that my show is banned forever on every website, because that is what keeps me doing my show. And I have no problem insulting people. I have no problem making fun of people. I know that the left is afraid of that in some instances, right? And I get it. Everyone has their lane. Everyone does their own strategy. But my lane is, I don't give a fuck. That's my lane. I will say what I want, how I want, and you can't control me. You don't control me. You can't censor me. I don't give a shit. Now, I know that that's not everyone's thing, right? But I exist to give everyone else, again, the compromised position. You know, me existing makes David Dole's milquetoast criticism much more poignant, right? So, that's my role, is I exist to fuck these motherfucking dumbasses up. Whether that be the government, whether that be right-wing media, whether that be NU hyphen right-wing media, whatever it is, I'm not gonna fuck around. So, and that's why I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. If I were someone who towed the line, I would be way more popular, but I'm not. Because every time I get an influx of viewers, I yell at them and they all leave. Everyone who's been around for, like, you know, and again, I'm getting an influx of viewers now. It's happening again. But if you've been around for any one of these bumps that I've ever gotten, I get a lot of bumps every now and then. People come in, they say some shit, I make fun of them, they leave. You know, and or they don't, and they can just agree to disagree, you know what I mean? But I'm telling y'all, to the Twitter fiends out there, clip my shit. I'm telling y'all, I think you should be starting to clip me a little bit more. You know, I'm just saying, I'm a little biased. You know. Just think about it. That pretty much describes me. What about the sleep? Y'all, when you motherfuckers say that or this or like respond to something with that, like with that kind of language, I need you to understand I am high as a motherfucker right now. I am suffering from short-term memory loss. I don't know what the fuck that is, okay? That was like fucking years ago. That. Yo, 69 viewers. Y'all, not only am I a genius political commentator, literally the smartest person you've ever seen talk about the world, but I am also one of the best video game players of all time. Check out my Doom channel. I'm trying to get monetized on my Doom channel. Think of it as a free donation. You spend $0 and then I get money out of it, so it's pretty cool. Feel free to unring the bell. I don't care how many videos you watch. You should watch them all, you know, but you don't have to. It's not required. And, you know, just so you know, I am one of the best in the world, you know, so if you think about it, I am one of the best in my world, in the world. So, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't like to say anyone is the best. I feel like everyone at the top rank is equally as good, right? But, you know, if you ever like high quality gameplay, check it out. Emo Dragon says, Andrea, even my wife loved your energy calling the bad takes they had last week on TYT. She doesn't even watch the stuff like I do. Yeah, that's the thing, is I just don't, yeah, I don't care. Like, and I know that there's enough people out there that also don't care, and that's who I'm appealing. That's who I'm appealing to. I feel like people in this media space are way too, they self-censor way too much on everything, man. Randy Brown says, Andrea, can you tell of some other smart people to listen to? Well, I could. Yeah, I could, but then you would not listen to me and you would listen to them instead. So, you know, I gotta keep, you know, it's like in SpongeBob when Mr. Krabs has the secret formula. You know, I got the secret formula right now. I can't be sharing that shit. But on a serious note, to answer that question, I would like to have, like, one of these days, this is a project of mine. This is one of the side projects I've been talking about for, like, God knows how long. Is I want to create, like, a reading list and, like, a watching list. You know, like, specific videos, lectures, books, audiobooks, stuff that I think is really valuable. Stuff that I think is that I've learned a lot from personally. So that is something I am working on. Is I do want to get like a kind of comprehensive material list. Well, Brooke H, tell Ole she is welcome on my show at any time. Lilo and Stitch on the 18th, that's correct. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling here. That's the end of the show, so cue cock it. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns? Am I going to record the show? I record every show I go on, especially if it's a right-wing show. If it's a right-wing show, I definitely will record it. Absolutely. Because you never know. Sometimes these guys fuck you over, you know. Yo, this motherfucker thinks defund the police is like... Defund the police is the compromise, you dumb bitch. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm on Blue Sky. If anyone has Blue Sky. I don't have any invite codes, but if I do, I'll post them here first. So, I'm calling to defund above it all. Well, there you go. Will it be live streamed? I don't know how they do their show. I've never watched it, so I assume it's live streamed, maybe. Oh fuck, we got 5 memberships. Oh fuck. Well, if you want to know how I got on Blue Sky, ask the letter hack. So, if y'all want an invite, don't look at me. I got 0. This motherfucker's handing them out like candy, so. Ole is cool, kinda loud, but she's funny. I mean, being loud is good. Sometimes you gotta be loud. Motherfucker said blue lives matter, man. I will tell you, on the list of lives that don't matter, blue ones, top of that list. Hey, Mila. Yeah, I'm chilling, y'all. So, if y'all don't have anything else to talk about, neither do I. One of these days, Donald James. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Yeah, my philosophy, my governing philosophy on this show about to sleep is like whenever I see somebody like Ole who just doesn't give a fuck, that motivates me to get even more unhinged. Right? Like I feel that I'm always in a fierce competition with my contemporaries on the left here, and when I see people that even match my energy, that motivates me to go further. So, you know, for every loud motherfucker out there, I get even louder. Oh fuck, we got 5 more memberships. Oh my god. Holy shit and balls. Holy ball and shit. Australia legalizing mushroom treatment. I'm in. Sign me up. Kelly K, I heard about your channel from Lindsay, Rob, and Zero PE. Best recommendation in a long time. Well, shout outs to Lindsay and Zero. They're doing good work. Goddamn Soul Life is a minority, which, as we know, I'm afraid to talk to minorities, so Soul Life, please, I'm gonna have to ask you, for my own benefit, I'm gonna have to put you in the corner. You know, we don't really take kindly to this. Jank is not gonna fire Anna. Jank would rather have the Young Turks burn down from the inside than fire Anna, I tell you. No, I timed Soul Life out. I'm sorry, Soul Life. I know Soul Life is extra triggered because I did that on Twitch once, so I do apologize, Soul Life. But, you know it was funny, man. You know it was funny. You know it was funny. I know you might be crying about it. I know. I get it. I wouldn't want to be in your position either, but you know it's funny. Okay? You know how funny it is. And just... don't worry. I'll let the show last for 10 more minutes so that your timeout is up before I quit here. I'm a savant? What the fuck is a savant? Let me get this definition here, man. I'm a savant? Savant systems. That's not what I want. Why is Google just giving me these goddamn advertisements? I don't give a shit about savant systems. A very learned or talent-ed person, especially one distinguished in a particular field of science or the arts. Holy shit. Oh. Fucking savant. Oh my god. Yo, motherfuckers, I swear to God, if y'all start bringing up this horoscope shit, emphasis on horror, yo, this motherfucking Anna Kasparian fucking dick rider, man. Jesus Christ. Imagine, like, having no purpose in life. That you go to random fucking internet live streams to white knight some dumb bitch who's never even heard of you, dude. Holy fuck. Wow. I mean, I'm just happy that I can bear witness to such fucking depravity. Now try not to yell at anybody for a week. Oh, I can't promise that. I'm sorry. Pisces rising. What the fuck? Y'all motherfuckers, man. I'm glad you've come around, Donald James. You're a hard nut to crack. But a cracked nut regardless. I don't know why we're talking about nuts here, but it just happened. It just came out. I don't know. Oh boy. Am I ignoring your question on purpose? Oh fuck. What question? I'm sorry. Oh, will there be a new season of Cooking with the Bitch at some point? I know, I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry, eh? The chat's moving a little fast. I apologize. I'm also high, so I may have like read the question and then thought to myself, I'll answer that after what I'm currently saying. And then by the time I finished what I was currently saying, I forgot because I have short-term memory loss right now. So I apologize. Does anyone else have any queries? Where are the queries? Anybody? What is my favorite wad? Memento Mori, released in 1995. Is Blue Sky worth it? I mean, I think it'll be worth it when you can just make an account, you know, like without going through all this dumbass bullshit. Seems okay. It's just literally exactly like Twitter, but without like any animations. At least it doesn't have animations for me. I don't know. Like, you know how like Twitter, when you scroll it and when you click on things, there's all these like little animations to like get your brain to go, ooh, yay! I pressed the heart and all the dots come off the heart. You know? Like, Blue Sky is just, it's exactly the same as Twitter, but without those animations. That's what I've noticed, anyway. Lindsay, I just answered the fucking question, man. Don't you fucking start. Oh, we got 5 more fucking memberships. What zodiac sign am I? I don't even know, and I don't want to know. I will do... Well, here's the thing, Lindsay. Like I've said, I don't like stagnating. And this is also like, this is the opposite problem, is sometimes I have like an idea in my head that is maybe a little too perfect. And then I sometimes let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Soul Life, get it together, Lindsay. Welcome back, Soul Life. Still not a member, by the way. Someone's got to fucking fix that shit. Soul Life is still gonna fucking walking around with that star on his fucking jacket. You know, some shit's gonna happen any minute now. But... I don't know what I was saying, so I apologize. Right. I have an idea for a season 4 of Cooking with the Bitch. And I haven't been motivated to do it yet. And, you know, either I will scale down, right, my idea, or I will just like wait until I have the effort to do it. Those are the 2 options, and neither have happened yet. But just so you know, it's in the brain. Goddamn chess partner. I don't eat meat. You were slow and I had to fuck with you? Lindsay, are you talking to me? Alright. You eat meat every day? Dude, I'm so triggered right now. OMG. You watched The Matrix last night? I've only seen The Matrix once, I'm not gonna lie. I saw it for the first time a couple years ago, so very recently. But, like, it's a really good movie, first of all. But like, damn, is that like the least understood piece of art in all of human history? Like, right-wingers will literally reference the Matrix, not understanding that the Matrix's entire plot is making fun of them, and that shit is hilarious. Like, there's part of me that looks at that and is like, it's depressing. Like, wow, they're so dumb that they don't even understand this art that they claim to love so much. Where then part of me is like, you know what? Just keep posting your red pill garbage, man. Because I consider myself red pilled, right? Like, when the fuck did red pill become, like, I'm a racist, transphobe piece of shit? Like, that's not what red pill means. Have you seen the source material, motherfucker? Red pill means you're looking at the fucking world with eyes wide open. Not eyes wide shut, motherfucker. What is this, a goddamn Tom Cruise, Stanley Kubrick crossover film? What the fuck are you people talking about, red pill? Come on, give me a goddamn break. Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all because I'm a truth teller. I'm an honest person on my show. But I feel like I have some, shall we say, gastrointestinal distress that is going to be forcing my hand here. And so, well, not just my hands, but other body parts as well. And so I think this show has run its course. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. And everyone have a great rest of your day. And all that jazz. So,